Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Magnanatimirandasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Katamahyam Darati Swaparantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Udapatakamalам Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrijatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitam हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमां विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादि पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् शृण्वतं स्वाकता कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तन हृद्यन्दस्तो यभद्राणि विदुनुति सुहृत्सताम् नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भागवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Before reciting the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the person of Godhead Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supremest human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Shri Vyasadeva, the author. Sri Krishna, the person of Godhead, who is the Paramatma super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee, who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Haribol Prabhu, so would like to read first.
I can continue, bro.
Hare
Not
Krishna Prabhu, Tanat Pranam, Jai Śrīla Prabhupada. Yes, Prabhupada, thank you so much.
Yeah. Text 17. Yes, let's see. Rajan asadhava matyebyas choradhibhya praja nirpa raksan yatha balim grahanan iha prityacha modate. Rajan, O king, Asadu, mischievous, Amatyebhe, from ministers, Chora, Adibhya, from thieves and rogues, Praja, the citizens, Nrpa, the king, Raksan, protecting, Yatha, accordingly has, Balim, taxes, Grahanan, accepting, Deha, in this world, Pritya, after death, Cha, also, Modate, Modate, enjoys. Translation from Srila Prabhupada. Translation from his grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. That saintly persons continued. When the king protects the citizens from the disturbances of mischievous ministers as well as from thieves and rogues, He can, by virtue of such pious activities, accept taxes given by his subjects. Thus, a pious king can certainly enjoy himself in this world as well as in the life after death. Purport: the duty of the pious king is described very nicely in this verse. His first and foremost duty is to give protection to the citizens from thieves and rogues, as well as from ministers who are no better than thieves and rogues. From formerly, ministers were appointed by the king and were not elected. Consequently, if the king was not very pious or strict, the minister would become thieves and rogues and exploit the innocent citizens. It is the king's duty to see that there is no increase of thieves and rogues neither in the government secretariat or in the departments of public affairs. If a king cannot give protection to citizens from thieves and rogues, both in the government service and in public affairs, he has no right to exact taxes from them. In other words, the king or the government that taxes can levy taxes from the citizens only if the king or government is able to give protection to the citizens from thieves and rogues. In the 12th canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there is a description of these thieves and rogues in government service. As stated, Prajaste Bhakshayasyanti Mleccha Rupina. Bhagavatam 12.1.42. These proud mlechas, persons who are less than Shudras, representing themselves as kings, will transin, trans, tyranny their subjects, and their subjects, on the other hand, will cultivate the most vicious practices, those practices, evil habits, and behaving foolishly. The subjects will be like their rulers. The idea is that in the democratic days of Kali Yuga, the general population will fall down to the standard of Shudras, as stated, Kalau Shudra Sambhava. But practically, the whole population of the world will be Shudra. A Shudra is a fourth class man who is only fit to work for the three higher social castes. Being fourth class women, Shudras are not very intelligent. Since the population has fallen in these democratic days, they can only elect a person in their category, but a government cannot run very well when it is run by Shudras. The second class of men, known as Kshatriyas, are especially meant for governing country under the direction of saintly persons, Brahmanas, who are supposed to be very intelligent. In other words, in other ages, in Satyayuga, Tetrayuga, and Dwaparuga, the general populace was not so degraded, and the head of government was never elected. The king was the supreme executive personality, and if he caught any ministers stealing like thieves and rogues, he would at once have them killed or dismissed from service. As it was the immediately sorry was the duty of the king to kill thieves and rogues. It was similarly it is his duty to immediately kill dishonest ministers in government service. By such strict vigilance, the king could run the government very well, and the citizens would be happy to have such a king. The conclusion is that unless the king is perfectly able to give protection to the citizens from rogues and thieves, he has no right to leave taxes from the citizens for his own sanctification. However, if he gives all protection to the citizens and leaves taxes on them, he can live very happily and peacefully in this life. And at the end of this life, he be elevated to the heavenly kingdom or even to the Vaikunthas, where he would be happy in all respects. Text
Hare Krishna
8.
Prabhu, please accept humble obeisance and
Thank you,
glories to
Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhu, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Hari Bol. Thank you for
Vivek
joining.
Prabhu, Can I read after you
Okay.
just to, because I need to be somewhere after. Yes.
Okay, bro. Then you can continue now.
Or like I was saying after the verse, or
Okay, like
should I go?
if you're
Okay, bro.
if you want to go after, like you have some work, so you can read now. So then let's see. Like
Okay, bro.
if you leave afterwards, if there any work, so you can read now, or else we'll read, bro.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I can read.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
Please read.
Okay. Yasya Rashtre Pure Chaiva Bhagavan Yagna Purushaha Ijate Svena Dharmena Janai Varna Sharamana Vitahai.
Africa wala.
Synonyms. Yasya, whose, Rashtri, in the state or kingdom, Pure, in the cities, Cha, also, Eva, certainly, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yagna Purushaha, who is the enjoyer of all sacrifices, Ija Yate, is worshipped, Svena, their own, Dharmena, by occupation, Janai, by the people, Varna Asharam, the system of 8 social orders, and Vitahai, who follow. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Right.
The king is supposed to be pious, in whose state and cities the general populace strictly observes the system of 8 social orders of Varna and Asharam, and where all citizens engage in worshiping the Supreme Personality of Godhead by their particular occupations. Purport. The state's duty and the citizen's duty are very nicely explained in this verse. The activities of the government head or king, as well as the activities of the citizens, should be directed that ultimately everyone engages in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The king or government head is supposed to be the representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and is therefore supposed to see that things go on nicely and that the citizens are situated in the scientific social order comprised of 4 varnas and 4 ashrams. In the Vishnu Purana, it is stated that unless people are educated or situated in the scientific social order comprised of 4 varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, and the 4 ashrams, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasi, society can go down, probably. Can never be considered a real humane society, nor can it make any advancements toward the ultimate goal of human life. It is the duty of the government to see that things go on in terms of Varna and Ashram. As stated here in Bhagavan Yagna Purusha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the Yagna Purusha, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam. Bhagavad Gita 5.29. Krishna is the ultimate purpose of all sacrifice. He is also the enjoyer of all sacrifices. Therefore, he is known as Yagna Purusha. The word Yagna Purusha indicates Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna, or any personality of Godhead in the category of Vishnu Tattva. In perfect human society, people are situated in the orders of Varna and Arsharam and are engaged in worshipping Lord Vishnu by their respective activities. Every citizen engaged in an occupation renders service by the resultant actions of his activities. That is the perfection of life, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Yatha virtai bhutanam yena sarvam idam tatam sva karmanam tam abhya archa, is it archa? Siddhim Vindati Manavaha. By worshipping the Lord, who is the source of all beings and who is all pervading, man can, in the performance of his own duty, attain perfection. Bhagavad Gita 18.46. Thus, the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Shudras, and Vaishyas must execute their prescribed duties, as these duties, as are stated in the Shastras. In this way, everyone can satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. The king or government head has to see that the citizens are thus, oh, I thought it was blurred. Citizens are thus engaged. In other words, the state or the government must not deviate from its duty by declaring that the state is a is it cellular? Is it cellular? Is this how you pronounce cellular, or did I?
Secular, Prabhu. Secular.
Oh, secular. Why did I say cellular? One which has no interest in whether or not the people advance in Varna Arsharam Dharma. Today, people engaged in government service and people who rule over the citizens have no respect for their Varna Arsharam Dharma. They complacently feel that the state is secular. In such a government, no one can be happy. The people must follow the Varna Arsharam Dharma, and the king must see that they are following it nicely. But Prabhu, how does the kings follow? Like, does he use the servants like the Kshatriyas to observe each and everyone in the community, or how do they do it? Because the king cannot go house to house.
Yes, Prabhu, they had different signs to see if everything is going properly.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
But I forgot any examples. But I know they have some signs. If someone is doing some sins there, then something is happening, then they will go see and find out.
Or is
Yeah,
it
Prabhu,
like,
like,
oh, yes,
uh,
Prabhu, we can.
yes, Prabhu, like in Shastra, it also tells about king is mm, like something equal to God, something like
Yes,
that.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, that's also
Yes,
true.
Prabhu. Oh, yes,
So they
Prabhu.
can see everything. If
Mm.
they're
Oh, yes.
if
And
they're
Oh,
proper
they are
kings,
good as
uh,
God, like not, but then they're not God,
uh,
something like that. The favor.
yeah,
Okay.
Prabhu.
yes, Prabhu, like
Mm.
Yamaraj, he can see everything that is happening past, present, and future.
Oh,
Similarly,
yes,
a
Prabhu.
very pious Raja Rishi king, he can see like this.
Oh, only Kamsa cannot see, and Ravan.
Yes, Prabhu.
They actually forced themselves. But then, did Ravan force himself, Prabhu, to like be a king? Or you don't know, because I haven't heard such a thing. I only know with Kamsa.
Yes, Prabhu, they took over with their demonic power.
Oh,
They
yes.
defeated the demigods and became a king like this.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Were you watching the live, Prabhu?
What, like, Prabhu?
His Grace Sundar Gopal, Prabhu.
Oh, I didn't see it, Prabhu.
Oh, it actually appeared late, Prabhu. It was actually late.
I need to
It's
watch
like
it.
this.
Prabhu. Very nice, Prabhu.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, thank you so much. Good questions for
Oh, I
the
forgot.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. It was actually nice.
Oh, it was 1 hour
Okay, bro.
20 minutes. Prabhu,
Can
I missed it.
mm,
Yes, Prabhu.
No.
when you're free, you can watch Prabhu. It's okay.
Yes, Prabhu, I'll watch it after this.
You like Prabhu?
Yeah,
You watch it? So like that which one that? Sorry for interrupting. Like Tatvit Prabhu did that abortion video. You like to the Vedic Shastra.
oh, Vedanta, what? I think I
It,
saw it. But I did not watch it because I
it
think it is
was
the second part.
it was very nice, Prabhu. You can watch. Like I just watched 30 minutes maybe. Also, like Prabhu was giving very nice verses from uh, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. It tells about like abortion is like murderer, like how they will do the abortion and how cruel it was. Like it was very nice. Prabhu
Yes,
was
Prabhu.
explained.
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, there were two lives today. Vishvamba Prabhu and His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu.
Yeah,
There were
Prabhu.
two lives
I
at the
think
same time.
I choose Sundar Gopal Prabhu because like tomorrow I can watch the Shvambar Prabhu's class. So like that I
Oh, yes,
just
yes,
choose.
Prabhu. Oh, he did about Ramayan. Is it about
Ah,
Ramayan?
yeah.
Oh, and tomorrow you're
Tomorrow
not.
again.
So, Sami Prabhu, you said tomorrow, is it like the Akadeshi? Do we eat? We don't eat grains tomorrow.
Yes, Prabhu, that's my understanding, but I need to confirm with someone because Sridhar Krishna Prabhu said something different, so I need to ask.
Yes, I remember yesterday he said His Grace Sundar, His Grace Nimai Nitai Prabhu said they can eat, I think, grains after, is it 6 o'clock? Yeah, noon.
Yes, Prabhu. So now I'm confused.
Yeah.
After sunset.
Yeah, will update me, Prabhu, what to do.
Yeah, I just know it's after sunset, but I don't know anything else.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. But I think to be on the safe side, it's better to eat veggies and fruits, just like the normal Ekadish.
Yes, Prabhu, I think so too. Like potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes, Prabhu. And I'm becoming the master of potatoes now.
Yes, Prabhu. I have to travel tomorrow, so it's difficult.
Oh, tomorrow. And you'll be sitting with karmis. So,
Yes,
you
Prabhu.
must watch out. Make sure you have earbuds, Prabhu. If you get hungry, you listen to the bhajans, the lectures.
Yes, Prabhu. I will be thirsty. That's the hardest thing.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
What Prabhu? What tomorrow?
So I'm just gonna try and fight water. Because
Yes,
I have a bad thing with water. I cannot stay dehydrated for long.
yes, same, Prabhu. So it's
I think
difficult.
I'm gonna drink 100 liters today.
Yes, same, Prabhu.
Sometimes I feel like I fear death instead of like the reason why I fear not drinking water, it's because of death. There's nothing else. I feel like I'll die.
Yes, Prabhu. But tomorrow is auspicious day to leave the body. So if we die of dehydration, then it's okay.
Prabhu, I'm not ready to leave yet, Prabhu. I know this world is miserable, but not yet.
Yes, Prabhu. You don't know what will.
Oh, Hare Krishna, His Grace Nimanita Prabhu, please accept humble obeisances of God, Srila Prabhupada.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Nimanita Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so
Hare
much for
Krishna.
joining the
Hare
readings.
Krishna, Dhanava Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Really happy to see you here, Prabhu.
I was just coming to see. We're actually with Krishna Kripa Prabhu.
Oh, Hare
Oh,
Bol.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna.
Dhanava Pranam, Jai
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Prabhupada.
Ram, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
It's Ram Navami here at the moment, so
Oh, you
we're
have
coming
today.
to. Sorry?
You have one day early.
Oh, is it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
It's in India tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tomorrow.
It doesn't make sense. I
Yes,
thought
Prabhu.
we're a day behind, right?
No, but it's often like that. Yeah, here it's today.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that means Singapore also is tomorrow, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
tomorrow.
why. Okay.
and actually, Prabhu, we were actually having a doubt about the Ekadashi happening tomorrow. That if we should eat grains or not, we should keep it vegetarian, like veggies and fruits.
Yes, Prabhu. So how we break the fast? Is it grains?
Which Ekadashi? Ekadashi for us is Saturday.
No, I mean the Ramanavami
Ram,
tomorrow.
the appearance day.
Yeah, so here is very separate. You see here Ram Navami is today, 26th, and Ekadashi is on the 28th. So what is it for you?
It's 27 Ramanavami, 28 Ekadashi.
Yeah,
But it says
Yes.
not suitable for fasting, so that fasting will be on Dvadasi.
Then what is the problem?
We were thinking how we should break the fasting tomorrow, because sometimes it's grains and sometimes it's Ekadashi.
No, because if tomorrow is not Ekadashi at all, right? So you just break fast.
With regular prasadam. Yes, Prabhu.
Normally, the full day fast we break with the non-grains prashadam.
Yes, Prabhu.
Like like Narasimha or Janmashtami, Gora Purnima. Normally is non-grain prashadam, but half days normally it's grain prashadam. But here in ISK Montreal, we don't really. I mean, because we all need two, so to cook all the kadashi and all. So, but we don't do that here. In Singapore, they all the full day fast they break with grains only, non-grain prashadam.
Yes, Prabhu.
But you need to understand also that it's not because it's the same as Ekadashi. Ekadashi means there's the sins in the grains,
Yes, Prabhu.
Whereas in festival, there's no sins in grain. It's just as a matter of a bit more austerity and also not making the belly too full of grains. Easier to wake up the next morning and like that.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay.
So even if you have to take little grain for some purpose, I don't know what, but it's not that it's sinful.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay, I will leave you to your reading session.
Yes,
Thank you,
so
Prabhu.
much.
Thank you. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Hari Hari Bol.
Oh, Hari Bol.
Prabhu, it's like he was listening, hey? As soon as we were discussing about Ekadashi.
Yes, Prabhu. You mentioned that Dimanitai Prabhu told that about the fasting, and then he appeared to tell
Yes, Prabhu.
how it happened.
Maybe sometimes they watch the live, and then they just see, and then maybe he found the conversation, it's Krishna's work.
Yes,
Actually,
Prabhu.
Prabhu, I loved it. There was a devotee actually in the temple. I forgot he was actually asking a question that he could not understand why Kripacharya why he became. I think I know who is Parikshit Maharaj. Why he became the spiritual master of Parikshit Maharaj? Something like that. And then Prabhu's response was actually like everything. There's nothing that a devotee understands. He said something like that. There's never a time a devotee says he understands something. You don't. I'll go find you that clip, Prabhu. It is actually amazing.
Yeah, Prabhu told that about all about the Krishna's plan. Like we don't have anything, just we have to surrender. That's all we can do.
Yes,
Like
Prabhu.
how to from the Krishna's plan, like it goes all we can't do anything. Like we can't plan anything. So all about the plan. So yeah, bro. Like Prabhu was
Yes,
telling
Prabhu.
like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
How we can take birth in here and how we can associating from online, like it can't come accidentally we can't do anything like this. It's all
Yes,
about
Prabhu.
Krishna's plan, so, like something like that, like Prabhu was telling.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. And Prabhu, did you watch the lecture of His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu where he was preaching in the house? He was actually preaching about faith, surrendering, initiation, things like that. He was actually preaching about the process, the process
Yeah, it was
going into
also very
Krishna
nice.
consciousness.
Uh,
Yeah, that is one of the best, eh?
Prabhu. It was very nice lecture, Prabhu. It was very nice. For the
Yes,
house
Prabhu.
program, no,
It was
Prabhu.
one
Yes,
of,
Prabhu. I watched,
yes, the
watched that. It
house
was
program.
the process of surrendering all Prabhu was telling.
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, there are two videos, Prabhu. There's one, it says no Krishna, no faith. It also explains about the process, but then it's it explains about one thing, but it's two different. Like he's not preaching the same way as the house program. It's like the house program he was preaching for, upcoming devotees and everything, The one with no Krishna, no faith, it was actually in Singapore. No, it was actually in the temple itself.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Should
can
we continue?
continue.
Yes,
So,
Prabhu. I'll read this last one and then, but then when I leave, I won't exit the live.
Yes, bro.
I think I'll be back after 20, 30 minutes if the live is still back on. So, Semi Prabhu, we're at text 19. I think we read this.
Oh, did you finish it?
Yes, Prabhu. The complacement, yeah, I remember. We finished it. Okay, text 19. Tasya ragno maha baga, bagavan buddha bhavanaha, pari tushyati vishvatma, tishtato nija shasane. Synonyms, tasya, with him, Ragnaha, the king, Mahabaga, O noble one, Bhagavan, the supreme personality of Godhead, Buddha, Bhavanaha, who is the original cause of the cosmic manifestation, Pari tu Shyatim, become satisfied, Vishvatma, the supersoul of the entire universe, Tishtataha, being situated, Nija, Nijasha Sane, in his own governing situation. Translation: O noble one, if the king sees that the supreme personality of Godhead, the original cause of the cosmic manifestation and the supersoul within everyone, is worshipped, the Lord will be satisfied. Can I reread it? O noble one, if the king sees that the supreme personality of Godhead, the original cause of the cosmic manifestation and the supersoul within if in everyone is worshipped, the Lord will be satisfied. Actually, Prabhu I got a different energy from His Grace and His Grace Nimanitai Prabhu. A very great energy.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's purifying us just by speaking with Him.
Yes, Prabhu, definitely.
is that like Prabhu will come usually middle, some days ago, middle of the day? Like this
Sorry,
is
Prabhu?
I'm asking to Swami Prabhu, like in Zoom meeting, Prabhu will come usually or
No, this was
rarely?
first time.
But
This was
actually, Prabhu,
this was first time.
Swami Prabhu, actually, I think usually He used to come when we were with the French devotees.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
remember? Like we used to have sessions, like
yes,
especially
Prabhu.
in the Telegram, in the group of French, not normally in the reading session. I think it's the first time, right? Semi Prabhu, you've been here longer, maybe. You'd know if he's been there.
What, Prabhu, what was the question?
Actually, Vivek Prabhu was asking if, like, Nimai Nitai Prabhu sometimes joins
Yeah, I
the
remember
sessions.
this is first time I remembered like that. Or maybe some 10 years ago.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Because I remember he used to have sessions on the Ishtagoshti. I used to
Yes, Prabhu,
watch
some different
you
session.
guys live. Usually, there was a session that you had with, it was you, Manu Prabhu, and then Govinda Jai Prabhu, and then, yeah, Nimai Nitai Prabhu.
Yes,
You guys were presenting, actually, Prabhu. It was like, actually great.
yeah,
I
this
forgot
was the
what you.
Manita Prabhu session.
Yes, Prabhu. He actually he was asking you guys one by one to actually speak and do a summary. I forgot what it was about. Maybe about devotional service, something about like that, based on preaching.
Hmm.
And you were all preaching.
Maybe not me, Prabhu.
You were there, Prabhu. I'll send you the link. I'll remind you. You were also preaching. And I was watching on a big screen.
Hmm.
I was there sitting to pretend to be the judge, as if I know the Vedanta Sutra in and out.
Want to read one more? Or did you read this translation?
Nope, I don't think so. The translation I did read. Yeah, we'll be satisfied. Yeah, we're at the purport now. And I need to go. I'm running late. Okay, purport. It is a fact that the government's duty is to see that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is satisfied by the activities of the people as well as by the activities of the government. There is no possibility of happiness if the government or citizenry have no idea of Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the original cause of the cosmic manifestation, or if they have no knowledge of Bhuta Bhavana, who is Vishvatma, or the super soul, the soul of everyone's soul. The conclusion is that without engaging in devotional service, neither the citizens nor the government can be happy in any way. At the present moment, neither the king nor the governing body is interested in seeing that the people are engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Rather, they are more interested in advancing the missionary of sense gratification. Consequently, they are becoming more and more implicated in the complex machinery of the stringent laws of nature. People should be freed from the entanglement of the three modes of material nature. I remember a sloka that they quoted today about Arjuna, who was above the modes, who Lord Krishna told Arjuna actually to go above the modes. And the only process by which this is possible is surrendered unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is advised in Bhagavad Gita. Unfortunately, neither the government nor the people in general have any idea of this. They are simply interested in sense gratification and in being happy in this life. The word Nija Shasane in his own governmental duty indicates that both the government and the citizens are responsible for the execution of Varna Ashram Dharma. Once the populace is situated in the Varna Ashram Dharma, there is every possibility of real life and prosperity, both in this world and in the next. Last one, Prabhu. Last one. I hope the market does not close. Okay, tasmim stushte kim aprapyam jagatam ishvareshvare. Is it correct? Ishvareshvare. Lokaha sapala hey eta smai haranti balim adartaha. Synonyms. How do you pronounce that, Prabhu? Ishvareshvare. Ishvare. It's like Ishvara is twice. Semi Prabhu, how do you pronounce it?
Which one?
The second line on the
Ishvara.
Sanskrit.
Yeah, you
Ishvara,
said,
yeah.
you said
Sorry,
right.
Prabhu.
You pronounced right.
Okay. No, did I read the synonyms? I want to remember. No, I don't think so. No. Tasmain, when he, Tushte, is satisfied, Kim what? Aprapyam, impossible to achieve, Jagatam, of the universal, Ishvare. Oh yeah, actually, I was actually pronouncing it like this and I thought it's wrong. Ishvare. Controller of the eh, controller of the controllers, Lokaha, the inhabitants of the planets, Sa Palaha, with the presiding deities. He, for this reason, Eta Smai, unto him, Haranti, offer Balim, paraphernalia, for worship, Adartaha, with great pleasure. Translation: the Supreme Personality of Godhead is worshipped by the great demigods, controllers of universal affairs. When he is satisfied, nothing is impossible to achieve. For this reason, all the demigods, presiding deities of different planets, as well as the inhabitants of the planets, take great pleasure in offering all kinds of paraphernalia for his worship. Semi Prabhu, actually, I want to ask a question about the demigods. First question: the demigods were once humans, ne? Maybe some. Or am I speculating? Because there was I think there was a sloka that says you could also become a demigod. like as a person, you can be elevated after certain tapasya, penance, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Some are humans, some are eternal servants of the Lord.
Yeah, so what I wanted to know that, so meaning there are people in, like, let's say in history, in ancient times, there are people who obtained like the demigod role, right?
Yes, Prabhu, maybe some millions of years ago, if someone did some sacrifices,
Yes, Prabhu.
he could have been
So,
promoted to even Lord Indra's position.
so because what I wanted to know is that did they get the same scriptures as us, like that tell you don't be like don't aspire to become a demigod or what, be in devotion to God? Did they get the same scriptures?
Like
If you
who, Prabhu?
know, like the demigods, like before, while they were humans, let's say like you're a human, did they get like the same instructions like the Bhagavad Gita, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, but then maybe they used to read Isha Upanishad, things like that, the Upanishads, you know?
Maybe they did something in their previous life, some sacrifice, then they got the demigod position in the new body.
Oh yes,
They got
yes,
the
Prabhu.
demigod body
Oh
by
yes,
doing
Prabhu.
sacrifice. One can even become Lord Brahma by doing sacrifice.
Oh yes, Prabhu. Because usually the scriptures are against being in that role. So I just wanted to understand that the people who are in that role, if that they did not listen to the scriptures, or that's all that I wanted
Yes,
to
Prabhu, they were
understand.
trying to do devotional service in their time, and somewhere they didn't completely finish their business and they became demigods, and some were doing some sacrifices to become demigods, and some,
Oh, so I think I saw that in chapter 6.47, 42, somewhere there, the unsuccessful yogi who
yes,
obtains
yeah, he
into
goes to heaven.
aristocratic families or in the well-learned brahmanas.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, yes, yes, now I get it. Purport. All Vedic civilization is summarized in this verse. All living entities, either on this planet or on other planets, have to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead by their respective duties. When he is satisfied, all necessities of life are automatically supplied. In the Vedas, it is also stated, Eko Bahunam Yo Vidahati Kaman Kata Upanish. Is it UP? Is it for Upanishads, Prabhu? 2.2.13.
Yes, Prabhu. Upanishad.
Upanishads, okay. From the Vedas, we understand that he is supplying everyone's necessities. And we can actually see that the lower animals, the birds and the bees, have no business or profession, yet they are not dying for want of food. They are all living in nature's way, and they all have their necessities of life provided, namely eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Human society, however, has artificially created a type of civilization which makes one forgetful of his relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Modern society even enables one to forget the Supreme Personality of Godhead's grace and mercy. Consequently, modern civilized man is always unhappy and in need of things. People do not know that the ultimate goal of life is to approach Lord Vishnu and satisfy him. They have they have taken this materialistic way of life as everything and have become captivated by materialistic activities. Indeed, the leaders are always encouraging them to follow this path, and the general populace, being ignorant of the laws of God, is following the blind leaders down the path of unhappiness. In order to rectify this world situation, all people should be trained in Krishna consciousness and act in accordance with the Varna Ashram system. The state should also see that the people are engaged in satisfying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the primary duty of the state. The Krishna consciousness movement was started to convince the general populace to adopt the best process by which to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead and thus solve all problems.
Very good. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Or should I go for the last one? Because I
Yes.
think they're closed now. I need to go far now for the shop.
Mm. It's 21.
Oh, 21. Tam sarva loka mara yagna sangraham trayi mayam travayam mayam dravayam mayam tapo mayam yagnai vichitrayi ya yato bhavaya te rajan sva deshan anuroduhum arhasi. Synonyms: tam, him, sarva, loka, in all planets, amara, with the predominating deities, yagna, sacrifice, sangraham, who accept, trai mayam, the sum total of the three Vedas, dravya mayam, the owner of all paraphernalia, tapaha mayam, the goal of all austerities, yagnai, by sacrifices, vichitrai, various, Yajataha, worshipping Bhavaya for elevation. Te your Rajan, O king, Svadeshan, your countrymen, and Rodum, to direct, Arhasi, you outer. Translation: Dear King, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, along with the predominating deities, is the enjoyer of the results of all sacrifices in all planets. The Supreme Lord is the sum total of the three Vedas, the owner of everything, and the ultimate goal of all austerity. Therefore, your countrymen should engage in performing various sacrifices for your elevation. Indeed, you should always direct them towards the offering of sacrifice. Prabhu, for us, offering of sacrifice, chanting, offering boga, is it part of sacrifices, right? Or
Yes, bro.
is it all? Is there anything, Prabhu, besides those two that you can offer? Like, let's say maybe they do it in the temple, we're not allowed to do it as household. Okay, we're not householders, like us who are living at home.
Offering time in service.
Time and service.
Yes, bro.
Or
That's
like,
good of
like things like, like there's things like, I remember from the Grahasta, Agnihotra. Is it Agnihotra? Like the fire sacrifice, and then, things like that. Those types of sacrifices done by devotees.
Yes, bro, but I don't know much about them.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm I just heard a little about it. I think I heard it through a preaching or in the
Yes,
purport
usually
somewhere
these
there.
are some karmakandic things.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Usually these are some karmakandic things I've heard. So
Oh
sometimes
yes, Prabhu.
them.
Yeah, yeah, but that's all in the books of Prabhupada, not like outside,
Yes, bro.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I can go to text 22. What's the time? Half past.
Yes, bro. Let's read like two more. Then we go to 6 Astakam prayers.
Oh, I did not even give Vivek a chance. I took his position of reading, and now I'm finishing off. Forgive me, Vivek Prabhu. Okay, Yagnena Yushmad Vyashaye Yagnena Yushmad Vishaye Divijatibi Vitayame Nana Suraha Kala Hare Zvishtaha Sutushtaha Pradishanti Van Vanchitam Tad delanam narasi vira chestitum. Synonyms: Yagnena, by sacrifice. Yushmat, your. Vishaye, in the kingdom Divijatibi by the Brahmanas Vita Yamanena being performed. Suraha, all the demigods, Kalaha, expansions, Hare of the personality of Godhead, Su Ishtaha, being properly worshipped, Su Tushtaha, very much satisfied, Pradishanti, will give, Vanchintam, desired results, Tat Helanam, disrespect to them, not Arhasi, you out, Vira, O hero, Chestitum, to do. Translation. Translation. When all the Brahmanas engage in performing sacrifice in your kingdom, all the demigods who are plenary expansions of the Lord will be very much satisfied by the activities and will give you your desired results. Therefore, O hero, do not stop their sacrificial performance. If you stop them, you will disrespect the demigods. Okay, this one. You said this one is the last one. Oh.
See.
Vena uvacha balisha bata yu yamva adarme dharma mani naha ye vrti dam patim hitva jaram patim upasate. Synonyms: Vena, King Vena, uvacha replied, balisha ha, childish. Oh, it's balisha ha, childish. Bata, oh, you yam, all of you, va indeed, adarme in irreligious principles, dharma mana nahi, accepting as religious, ye all of you who vritti dam, providing maintenance, patim husband, hitva giving up, jaram paramo, patim husband, upasate worship. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Jai. King Vena replied, you are not at all experienced. It is very much. King Vena replied, you are not at all experienced. Is he talking to the sages, ne Prabhu? King Vena is replying to the sages here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh. You remember we guessed his reply
Yes,
yesterday. Now he's replying. King Vena replied, you are not at all experienced. It is very much regrettable that you are maintaining something which is not religious and are accepting it as religious. Indeed, I think you are giving up your real husband who maintains you and are searching after some paramour to worship.
Oh,
King Vena, ne?
cruel
This is
Vena.
pure cruel Vena.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Imagine talking to the sages like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Purport: King Vena was so foolish that he accused the saintly sages of being like Charlie. Yeah, King Vena was so foolish that he accused the saintly sages of being inexperienced like small children. In other words, he was accusing them of not having perfect knowledge. In this way, he could reject their advice and make accusations against them, comparing them with a woman who does not care for her husband who maintains her, but goes to satisfy a paramour who does not maintain her. The purpose of this simile is apparent. It is that it is the duty of the kshatriyas to engage the brahmanas in different types of religious activities, and the king is supposed to be the maintainer of the brahmanas. If the brahmanas do not worship the king and go to the demigod, they are polluted as unchaste women. Can I read that last highlighted part? And the king is supposed to be the maintainer of the brahmanas. If the brahmanas do not worship the king and go to the demigods, they are also polluted as unchaste women. Yo, cruel Vena.
Yes,
Did he
Prabhu.
ever get liberated, Prabhu, by Lord Krishna or maybe by someone? Because I know all the demons were liberated.
Yes, Prabhu, maybe the Brahmanas will kill him.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. We should go again. Avajananti ami muda. Muda, is it foolish or something like that?
Yes, Prabhu.
Nirpa rupinam ishvaram nanu vindanti te badram iha loka paratra cha. Avajananti, disrespect, ami, those who, muda, being ignorant, nirpa, rupinam, in this form, in the form of the king, Ishvaram, the personality of Godhead, na, not, anu, vindadi, experience, they, badram, happiness, iha, in this, loka, world, paratra, after death, cha, also. Translation. Those who out of gross ignorance do not worship the king, who is actually the supreme. Yeah. Those who out of gross ignorance do not worship the king, who is actually the supreme personality of Godhead, experience happiness neither in this world nor in the world after death. Who's
Oh,
speaking here, Prabhu? Is it Vena?
yes,
Those who
Prabhu.
out of
Vena.
worship the king. Also, meaning to him, the king is the supreme personality of Godhead. He reminds me of Hiranyakashipu. You remember he
Yes,
used to
Prabhu.
say Hiranyakashi Bhagavan, something like that.
Yeah, Vena is the same.
I'm sure probably you haven't watched that movie, ne? Lord Narishima's movie. Still even now.
Yes, Prabhu, I need to see it.
You gotta see it after 40 years.
Yes, Prabhu.
Ko yagna purusho nama yatra vo bhaktir idrishi bak bar bartri sneha viduranam yata jareku yoshitam. Kaha, who is Yagna Purushaha, the enjoyer of all sacrifices, Nama by name, Yatra, unto whom, Vaha, your Bhakti, devotional service, Idrishi, so great, Bhartri, for the husband, Sneha, affection, Viduranam, bereft of, Yata, like Jare, unto the paramour, Ku Yoshitam, of unchaste women. Prabhupada, where do they speak? There's something like the god of sacrifice. He has another word, man. Adi Yagna. Is it something like that? There was Adi Devam, Adi Bhutam, Adi Yagna. I think it's in chapter 8, somewhere there.
Yes, Prabhu,
Is
I've
it
heard.
this? Yes, yes. Translation, you are so much devoted to the demigods, but who are they? Yeah, but who are they? Indeed, your affection for these demigods is exactly like the affection of an unchaste woman. Oh, who neglects her married life and gives all attention to her paramour. Who's devoted to the demigods? Who's actually speaking here, Prabhu? It's not Vena, right? Is it Vena now?
Yes, Prabhu, he's still
Yeah.
speaking.
Oh, he's still speaking. Yeah, I can see the character hasn't changed.
Prabhu, like, uh, the who is it? The sages are linked to Vena, no, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. I think they were supposed to help Vena. They are the
Yeah,
administrator. Yeah, they were
yeah.
supposed to Vena
So
into.
the
They went
sages are
to.
taking advice, giving advice to the Vena,
Yes,
like
yes,
how
Prabhu.
to be
Because he
the
was
king,
also this time.
king rules and all something like that.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu. But now Vena is speaking to the sages.
Yes, actually, they called Vena because I think they wanted to to reduce the thieves and rogues, something like that.
Hmm.
And then Vena came up with some new trouble, new
Yes,
problems.
Prabhu. He was acting crazy, and the sages came to talk him. Then they explained how he needs to act. He needs to do sacrifice, for his next life to be good, so he goes to heaven, otherwise he will be suffering. They told you need to do demigod worship properly. You need to satisfy everyone because you're the king. Then what King Vena said, he says here that no, why you are saying me to worship demigods? Who are they? And he's saying that I am the supreme person. I'm Krishna. You should worship me.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, like that he is telling. Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, there, like the last line.
Ah,
Where is it?
yes, Prabhu.
Is it this one or is it the first one? There's somewhere where he says the king is the supreme personality.
Yeah, it's the last one here. Yeah, he thinks he's
Oh, yeah.
he thinks
The
he's
king who is
supreme.
actually, yeah.
So what he says next?
Okay.
No, he says something about Vishnu.
Oh, I'm sure he's saying he's Vishnu. Vishnu Virncho, is it Virncho? Girisha Indro Vayur Yamo Ravi. Prajanyo Danandaha Somaha. Kshitri Agni Apama Pati. Etecha Niecha Vibudaha. Prabhavo Vara Sapayaho. Dehe Bhavanti Nirpatehe. Sarva Deva Mayo Nirpaha. Synonyms: Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. Yeah, Prabhu, how do you pronounce this? Virni Chaha. The N and the C. Virincha. Virincha.
Virincho.
Virincho.
Yeah, Virincho. Yes.
Okay. Lord Brahma, Giri Shaha. Lord Shiva, Indraha. Lord Indra. I'm sorry. Prabhu, I can already interpret that he's saying he's supreme than Lord Shiva, even though he's higher than the 3 planets. Cruel Vena. Lord Indra, Vayu, the director of the air, Yama, the superintendent of death, Ravi, the sun god, Prajanyaha, the director of rainfall. Prajanyaha, the director of rainfall. Daha, Kuvera, the treasurer, Somaha, the moon god. Who's the treasurer? Somaha or Kuvera, the treasurer. Somaha, the moon god. Shitihim, the predominating deity of the earth, Agni, the fire god. So Prabhu, Agni is still the same as the sun god, or is there the fire god? There is the sun god, or the sun god is the total owner, just like Lord Krishna is the total owner of the demigods and everything.
Seems fire is different and sun is different.
But does it come? Is it given? Like, does the energy of fire come from the sun? Like, isn't there any parampara there? Like maybe the fire is the left, the right man.
Not sure, Prabhu. I just know
Okay,
that
Prabhu.
yes, Prabhu. The sun
Yeah,
is
I'm
different.
not done. I'm not done with the synonyms. I'm at there at the fire god. Fire god. Okay, Apam Pati, Varuna, the Lord of waters, Ete, all these, Cha and Anya, others, Cha also, Vibhudaha, demigods, Prabhava, competent, Vara Shapayaho, in both benediction and curse, the hair in the body, Bhavanti, abide, Nirpa, the hair of the king, Sarva Deve Mayaha, compromising all demigods, Nirpaha, the king. Translation: Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Indra, Vayu, the master of air, Yama, the superintendent of death, the sun god, the director of rainfall, Kuvera, the treasurer, the moon god, the predominating deity of the earth, Agni, the fire god, Varuna, the lord of waters, and all others who are great and competent to bestow benedictions or to curse, all abide in the body of the the king. For this reason, the king is known as the reservoir of all demigods, who are simply part and parcel of the king's body. Just knew it, bro. I just knew it. It's like the demons have the same mind, Prabhu. Each and every demon wants to control the three worlds, or they want immortality, or they want all the kingship and everything. What's happening with demons?
Yes, Prabhu. He said everyone is in his body.
Oh, cruel Vena.
Yes, Prabhu. He's not arguing who is supreme. He's saying everyone is inside me.
Prabhu, do you remember the story of Bhaktivinoda, where he was actually, I think I remember, was he going to help, or he was going to preach to Falgu? Is it Falgu who pretended to be God? Because of his mystic yogis, like he had these yogic powers to, to manipulate this material world. I think, in Falgu, like everyone was starting to pray to him. And then Bhaktivinoda took his books and then went somewhere, like he went there. And then he was actually chanting, and Falgu could not do anything to Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Oh, there was the one Pishakisen.
Yeah, that one. Something like that. How do you call him? Pishakisen. Something
Yes,
like that. They
Prabhu.
used to sing his name. Yeah. I actually got the name wrong. It's not Falgu.
Yeah, he was Pishakisen.
Yeah, Pishakisen. Hal, something like that.
He said
Yeah,
Pishakisen.
I was trying to say
Ba,
that Venu is
Pishakisen.
like
Ba,
something
ba.
like that.
Yes,
Yeah, Venu was actually something like that.
yes, Prabhu.
Speaking like that.
And
They're
he
all
said
in his
he
body.
listed everyone one by one.
Oh, from
He said
top to
Vishnu,
bottom.
Indra. He said everyone. He said even Yamaraj. That's really
So meaning he's all the universes at once. He's everything.
yes, Prabhu. If we
He's
go to
just trying to
Yamaraj,
do.
then what he will explain.
Oh, yes. But at the time of death, when it's time for Yamaraj to do his duty, he won't
This is like
hesitate.
impersonating the police officer. You go to someone and say, I'm the police. And then the police
Yes.
comes and he asks, oh, who are you?
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Mm.
that's purple.
Purport, there are many demons who think of themselves as the supreme, present themselves as the directors of the sun, moon, and other planets. This is all due to false pride. Similarly, King Vena developed the demoniac mentality and presented himself as the supreme personality of Godhead. Such demons are numerous in this age of Kali, and all of them are condemned by great sages and saintly persons. Oh, cruel Vena.
Yes,
I remember His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu has emphasized something about it, that he said these people who meditate, it's like they are too egotistic. They sometimes feel they control the sun, like when they meditate, they can make
yes, Prabhu.
make rain and everything, but then they don't see that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is controlling everything behind the scenes.
Yes, Prabhu, that's true. Okay, Haribol, now we go to six Astakam prayers.
Haribo.
Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamahadavagninirvapanam Shreyah kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivanam Anantam bhutivardhanam pratipadam purnamritasvadanam Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam.
Namna Makari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Statrarpitanyamita Smaranena Kalaha Eta Trishita Vakripan Bhagavan Mamapi Doroda Eva Metrashami Haijina Nurakraha.
Krishna Karoli Krishna Vishwana Amani Namani Dena Kirtan Yesadari
Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Gavidam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishvare Bhavata Bhakti Ahetuki Twai.
नंदुतं किङ्करं पतितं मां विष्णु भवां वदो कृपया तव पादपङ्कजस्थित तूले सदेशं विचिन्तया
Nayanam Galada Srudaraya Vadanam Gad Gadardaya Gira Pulakairi Rachitam Vapukara Tavanama Grahane Bhavishyati. What are you
युगायितं
doing?
युगायितं निश्चयेन शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दोग्रहे नमे
Asislava Paratham Pinastumam Madarshanam Maramam Hatam Karotu Vayata Tata Va Vidatulan Pato Mat Prananatastusa Eva Narpanaha.
Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
Oh
Oh
my
my
Lord,
Lord,
your
okay, you can continue, Prabhu. Sorry.
Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings, and those you have sent millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have wasted all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by chanting your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige and ready to offer all respects to others in such a state of mind. One can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Oh Almighty
Almighty
Lord,
Lord,
I know I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor to beautify woman, nor do I want number of followers. I only want your positive devotion service birth after birth.
O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am the eternal savior, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet.
O son of Maharajananda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Somehow or other I fallen into the ocean of death, ocean of birth and death. Please pick me from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
Oh, I just read that one. Oh, my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name?
Oh
Oh,
Govinda, feeling your pressure. Please continue. Who is that?
okay. Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I'm considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly in his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
Haribo, Shri Siksastam
Oh,
Chaitanya
जा
Mahaprabhu.
जा
Tiger Prem. Very
Haribo,
good.
हरे हरे
Bahunaya,
Bhavajanma
Namaste.
Karayati Pavanakitan, Tabutana Pai Krishna Pade Premadan. If one is infested with the 10 offenses in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, despite his endeavor to chant the holy name for many birds, he will not get the love of God. That is the ultimate goal of this chanting. The 10 offenses against the holy name are as follows. The first offense is to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
The second offense, to consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. Third offense, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master or thinking him as an ordinary person. Fourth offense, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in preference to the Vedic version.
Fifth offense, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination.
Sixth offense to give some mundane interpretations on the glories of the holy name of the Lord.
Seventh offense, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord.
Eighth offense consider chanting of Hare Krishna is one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which is offered in the Vedas of activities, Karmakanda.
Ninth offense, to instruct the faithless persons about the glories of the holy name.
10th offense, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy names, and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many restrictions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve this desired success, Krishna Prema. For my respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, they can fulfill desires of everyone just like desire trees, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vanchakalpatarubhishya,
Kalpatarubhishya,
Kripasindhubhishya,
Kripasindhubhishya, Paritanam Bhavanebhyo
Patitanam
Vaishnavebhyo
Pavanebhyo Namo Namaha.
Namaha.
Anantakoti Vaishnava
Jai.
ki
Om
jai.
Vishnu Para Brahmani
Srimad
Saparivu
Bhagavad ki
Jagacharya
jai.
Ashtotara Sri
Jai.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai.
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 Ananta Koitava Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Jai. Srila
Gaura